When we're looking at line, there's basically three main ones to consider: monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braid. Now they're all very different, and let's break down each one and look at the different attributes that make them unique. Monofilament is a single strand of material, or plastic as the name implies. This is the least expensive of the lines and also the easiest to use. It can stretch 20 to 25%, which helps in shock absorption on bites. The floating properties, or basically its extremely slow sinking, make it a great choice for topwater fishing. It also works great as a shock leader when fishing with braid. Now if you get a wind nut or backlash, mono pulls out relatively easily. But this line does degrade over time, and sunlight can really accelerate that.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
Then we have fluorocarbon. Now this is, I guess, a denser makeup when compared to mono. It has a close refractive index similar to water. What that means is it's less visible to fish down in the water. Now looking at abrasion resistance and durability, it's very strong. This is also a great choice for deep water fishing, as well as fishing around heavy cover like for bass. Now the cost is higher than mono, but less than braid. And the majority of my bass fishing, pretty much smallmouth and largemouth, is done with fluorocarbon. Finally, you have braid. Now the first thing you may notice is the cost. It's much higher than both mono and fluoro, but a reel spooled up with braid can last an entire fishing season, maybe even two. Braid is very strong and abrasion resistant. Now bright colored braid is great as a strike indicator. I use yellow and blue, and you can see the slightest movement of the lure transmitted through this line, and you'll see those bites even when the fish just nip at it. Also a nice thing is the braid twists are not as noticeable with fluoro or monofilament. You can just run your line out the back of the boat and it helps straighten to avoid those bird's nests, which can be a real pain with braid. Now having braid is awesome for fishing in thick cover and dense cover for bass, and a go-to for musky fishermen. It's also very versatile when using leaders, either monofilament or fluorocarbon.